This product is going to save me a lot of money. I'm Laura Ray. I am loving this sunscreen from Missha. It feels so high-end, and that's what we're here to talk about today. Products that feel like high-end but are very affordable. So this is from Missha. It's their Sun Milk. It goes on with a luminous look. It just makes my skin look elevated. I have a soft look to it. So I really don't need any of these highlighter products when I use this. This has such a nice shimmer underneath that I can use a satin foundation and still have luminosity to the skin. What really impresses me, besides the look on my skin, is the elegant feel of this product. It feels very luxurious. It sinks in the skin. It's not sticky. And remember, the best sunscreen is the one that you're going to use every day, that you love. Now, this is a 50 plus sunscreen. It's perfect for wearing under my makeup, or if I don't feel like wearing foundation, this looks great alone. Color Science makes a powder sunscreen that I've used. They sent it to me a couple of years ago, maybe even 3 years ago, and I really loved it. I know a lot of my friends buy it and use it all the time, but it's very pricey. This is from Derma-E, and it's their sun protection. And actually, this to me, the packaging is much better. The product comes out easier. One problem I always had with the Color Science was getting the powder to come out, and sometimes I couldn't tell if it was coming out or not. In this, it comes out very easy. It's got such a nice soft brush. I can see some of the powder going out now, like powder smoke, but it works great. It's got a 30 sunscreen. So I like this for in the purse, on the go. If I see my makeup's wearing off and I know I'm going to be outside where I'm going to be getting more sun, and I don't want to put on a liquid sunscreen, this you can just go right over the skin and it's just perfect. I've gotten several compliments from you when I have had an eye look on, and I'm not talking about eyeshadow, and the palette I was wearing is so affordable. It's from Berry M. Now, this is a company that is out of England. I bought this on Amazon for such an affordable price, and these shadows feel like high end. Now, the packaging is the cardboard, just like, say, ColourPop packaging, but the pan size of these are beautiful. And what I love about this is you have some taupey shades, and those are a little more difficult to find. You get all these warm shades for brownish gray looks, but not always a cool tone look. So you've got some warmth in here, but you've also got cool shades here. So to me, this is the perfect affordable palette. This is the best affordable BB cream I've ever used. It's from Missha, and it's their perfect cover BB cream. It's got sunscreen in it, a 42 plus. This goes on so easily. I actually like it better than IT Cosmetics. I get that question because I've talked about this a couple of times in the past, and people have asked me, and I've bought it many times. And I prefer this over any IT foundation that I've tried. This is so affordable. Most of the time it runs around $10 to $12 on Amazon. I just love it. It's got a great pump. It spreads easily. I apply it with my new favorite brush. This is a dome brush from Bdellium Tools. This, you can get different amounts of coverage depending which part of the brush you use. This goes so fast on my face, yet has more of an airbrush look than I typically get with sponges or other brushes. So I'm loving this, and this is at such a great price point. This eye primer from Morphe could be $40, and I would still believe it's worth it. It's around $10, and it's great. It doesn't dry out my mature eyes. I have to be so careful anymore with eye primers. I've had many of them make my eyes look worse. I put it on, and all of a sudden my eyes turn to prunes. I've had reactions. I've had dry skin on the eyes from primers. So when I find one I like, I really like to stick with it. But this one from Morphe is amazing. It goes on, it's creamy, but it doesn't go on too thick. You don't even see the primer on your lid. It holds on to the shadows. It's not as pigmented as, say, a MAC paint pot, but it does give a little bit of coverage to the purples and blues on my eyelids. But I just love this, and I think it is probably the best affordable eye primer. If this was in Charlotte Tilbury packaging, you all would believe it was made by Charlotte. This is the NYX. This is Milky Gloss. This looks like it's made for a teenager, but it is beautiful. I love the way it goes on my lips. It's so moisturizing. I love that it's pigmented without being matte. So many of these very pigmented glosses that look more like a wet lipstick are matte, and those look terrible on my lips. This looks beautiful. It just is like a most perfect liquid lipstick. They call it a gloss, but I think it's absolutely amazing. Many of you commented on my lips a few videos back, and I couldn't remember what I was wearing, but I think I was wearing this. This is the Pout Balm from Revolution. You know, every brand has their star products that I think are just, they hit it out of the ballpark. And I would have to say that for this. It looks so beautiful on the lips. It seems very high-end, and even the packaging, look at it. This is very high-end looking, and it does give your lips some pout. Now, this does not explode my lips like the Morphe. The Morphe, oh my gosh, that lip gloss really plumps my lips up better than any I've ever tried. But this gives a beautiful, very luxe look to the lips for an affordable price. The verdict is in. My mom loved these. Remember, I talked about in the video how I had bought her a Dior lipstick. I've never had one myself, but I bought it for her birthday. I wanted to spoil her a little bit, and I bought some things that I haven't even bought for myself. And she didn't like it. She was disappointed. So I tried these because I thought, hey, that even looks like the Dior packaging, and you get 3 for $9.99. Now, what's wonderful about these is they stain the lips. So even if the glossy part wears off a little bit, you look like you've been eating a popsicle. And these are all within the range of pink, some of them a little deeper than others. And my mom loved them. She said, oh my gosh, those were great. They felt very moisturizing on my lips. She gave it pretty good reviews. She said, I've only used it a few times, but I really liked it. And I said to her, well, the thing I like too is the stain. I don't like when lipsticks wear off and then my own natural lip color is just there and it looks like I'm wearing nothing. So this elevates the lips, gives you a little bit of stain and some gloss for an affordable price. There are so many micellar waters out on the market, and some of them actually, I've had a reaction on my skin from them. So I have to be careful the ones I try. But I love this one from La Roche-Posay. La Roche-Posay never disappoints. And of course, this is a brand that many dermatologists will recommend to their patients. This is their micellar water, and it says for sensitive skin. I love it. It has such a nice feel on the skin. I was so impressed with this that I'll continue to repurchase this. This is just going to be part of my routine because I have sensitive skin. But even if you don't and you're looking for just a nice micellar water that makes your skin feel hydrated and clean, then I would recommend this one. So those are my products that feel like luxury but are more affordable. Do you have any to share with us? We'd love to hear from you. Remember, I upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. And please subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you here every week. I want you to feel part of our family here, and I love you all so much. Have a beautiful week.